Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and pop culture news. And this is what I'm going to review for you all today, some pop culture news. Listen, before I start, please make sure you smash, you no, I won't say that. Hit or smash that like button. Let me know that you all are enjoying the videos that I have been putting out. Also, if you are so inclined, please subscribe. And also, please follow me on all my different platforms. All right, people, let's get into this. Now, you all know back in May, let me go ahead and pull this out real quick. Let's pull this up. Back in May, there was there were inmates that had escaped from an Orleans Parish jail. It was a big on the news. Everybody was reporting on it. Let me share my screen real quick. Here are these people initially. Wrong one. This is the one I wanted to put up. Now, this was initially, you had the first four that were caught because, they were in the neighborhood and everything like that. I think one of them, they caught on a bench, and then subsequently everybody else was coming in. So by June, they had captured all but three, which was the Derrick Groves that you see right here, the Linton Van Buren, and Antoine Massey. All the rest of them were captured. So again, by June, the first part of June, Derrick Groves, Linton Van Buren, and Antoine Massey were the three that were left. Now, if you were following Twitter during that time, people had all kinds of bets and things like that, or who's going to be the last person standing. And my person, if you ask my brother, because I told him, my brother's person was this Linton Van Buren, and I told my brother, no, I think it's going to be this Derrick Groves, right? So we go on, and we hear that Antoine Massey, Linton Van Buren was picked up a couple of weeks ago, and now we're seeing that Antoine Massey has been picked up. So let's go ahead and pull that story up real quick, go over that, and it is provided by WAVY 10 on your side. And so let's go ahead and share this story that was completed today. It says in New Orleans, 33-year-old Antoine Massey has been captured after 10 people escaped the jail. Now, again, you all remember when they escaped that jail, there was a lot of people that were arrested. I know a couple of people that worked at the jail had been arrested, saying that they had assisted in this jail bust. It's a whole lot of going on. But anyway, 33-year-old Antoine Massey has been captured after 10 people escaped from the Orleans Justice Center over a month prior on May 16. Confirmation of Massey's capture was provided by the U.S. Marshal Office, with the inmate reportedly being found on Strolitz Street in the Holly Grove neighborhood, thanks to a tip that came from Crime Stoppers. Officials with the Louisiana State Police said that he'll be taken to a correction facility outside the area. At the time of escape, he was facing charges of domestic battery involving strangulation, theft of a motor vehicle, and parole violation. More charges may follow with his arrest. Homeland Security, the New Orleans Police Department, the Orleans Parish Sheriff Department, Louisiana State Police, and the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office are all involved in the arrest. More details are expected to be provided by New Orleans at 5:30 p.m. news conference to be live streamed on this story. With Massey's capture, that only leaves this man right here, Derrick Groves. Now, I know y'all are asking now, Pamela, why would you think that this would be the person that would be the person? Well, there's a lot of history, and there is also, in particular with Derrick Groves, there is a lot of history. Apparently, his grandmother, Kimberly Groves, there was a successful plot to prune her from the timeline by a New Orleans police officer. Apparently, she witnessed this particular police officer gun down somebody in her neighborhood. She had reported it. This police officer was under investigation, or several police officers were under investigation, and they decided if they prune her from the timeline, they could get away with it, but that's not what happened. Now, I cannot remember why he was in jail in the first place. I know that he's had some charges and things like that against him, and I'm not trying to romanticize him in any way. I do understand that he is a violent criminal, and you do see on the screen that if you run into them, call the hotline. Do not try to talk to him or try to capture him yourself, because maybe that's not your job. That's not your job. But I figured, before I knew his history, I figured that he could definitely blend in different communities. And I felt like he probably has some assistance outside. I don't think he's still I don't think he's still in the state of Louisiana. I think he has moved on. But then again, I thought all of them had moved on from the state of Louisiana. But it seems like that possibly that the ones that took longer to capture also had assistance, but we don't know. And I'm not, all of this is alleged. I don't know, but I do know that Derrick Groves is the last one of the 10 that has not been captured. And I think more people are concerned with him, particularly those in law enforcement, because of the history, again, that I had just mentioned about his grandmother at the time. So we will see. We will definitely see what is going to happen and when he's going to be captured. So I just wanted to come back here real quickly to let y'all know that Antoine Massey, baby, they done got him. He has been captured. He is back. And I think I understand that they have placed him in Angola. He is not at the detention center like everybody else was. A lot of those people, they are housing them in the actual prisons until their sentencing, until their court cases or whatever happens comes to fruition. But yeah, y'all, Antoine Massey got captured. Derrick Groves here is the last one standing. Last one standing. All right, people. We do this every week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video if you care. Y'all, what are y'all thinking about this? Again, the hotline number is on the screen. I do not recommend anybody trying to get out here and stop people from doing what they need to try to get in between people as they are fleeing from the police or anything like that. That's how we all get caught up. All right, people. Please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell a coworker, tell that heifer that you can't stand that I'm over here making these videos. And as always, people, bye-bye.